So one of the unique features that make ChoreRelief Pro a one-stop shop for whether you're starting entrepreneurs or small business already established with clientele is the best of both worlds. You have access to customers in the area that didn't know you exist, and also with the tap of a button up here, you're able to access your entire office management tool. In the client list, this is like as your CRM tool. This gives you the entire history information, any single requests that were made by that specific customers, quotes, jobs, billing, notes, and tasks that were performed for that particular customer. Let's go ahead and do a simple request. Well, a request is usually when you get that phone call from your clients about an issue, whether they do that via phone call, email, or they can do it directly to your website. You can assign the person to go and take a look at the problem. First, you can insert any instructions that you might have, any service details, the time and the date when it's convenient for the clients. Now that we have a request set up, this request we just got done, what we're going to go ahead is we can do, once the actual person go in there and take a look, they can actually convert this into a quotes. Customers is when moving forward wants to get this problem solved. The item lines, this should have all of a list of all your product. You can always add new item lines. This acts as your inventory management, so you don't have to keep worry about how much stuff you have in the storage. You can change the quantity as you please, and you can add your tax rates, depends on your locations. You can choose to collect the deposit from a customers, any notes from a client, you can input this information here. Now that we have the quote set up, what happened here is you can actually get the approval directly if the client is present on site, have them signed. So now you have e-quotes that it's already been approved. In the note section, automatically you're going to notice there's an invoice that's being automatically generated with your business information as well as your clients and the items included in that invoice as well as a signature. You can send this over to them via email so they can also have a copy. Once it's approved, you can simple click, you took a quote into an actual real job. And here we just ask for whatever detailed information that can help you understand the concern or what needs to be done. Now, this task is something that you have to repeat regularly, or is this 1 week, 2 weeks, monthly, or is this one-time gig? Assign the team members to work on this particular project. And there's also team collaborations, which I'm going to talk to you about here in a second. So now we have a job scheduled. In the note section, this part here is any person working on this particular project. If one member is on job site and they took notes, and then they can take e-photos or gallery, upload a picture. These notes will be visible to every member that is working on this particular project. Once you start a job, there's a timer that tracks the performance and the time the employee will spend on this particular task. Once it's stopped, you can mark it as completed, create an invoice, and all the item lines, everything that was done will be part of the actual invoice. You can always alter the information however you want to add any different item lines. Now that we have an invoice, we can come up here and then just directly collect the payments. There's a multiple forms of payment here that is integrated within the app for the contractors to be able to take all form of payments. And voila, so job is being paid. The other thing here on the timesheet, this gives me complete timeline of the task that I have assigned to myself as well as my employees. Here, it broke it down specifically per employee or individuals. Now, employees don't get to see all these details. Employees get to see exactly what is assigned for them only. And this particular here is we have analytical tool data to give you some understanding about how your business is doing, as well as the items that you've been selling or using the most. This is the tracking of your inventory. And there's a lot of different functionalities you can use this here. And remember, you don't have to go through a request, a quote, job, invoice. You can skip those and just go directly to invoice, or you can just go directly to job and quotes. This works out dynamically based on your business needs.